good morning everyone. This is Timmy and I am coming to you on the last week of the decade. Can you believe it? I am so excited that this has been such a fabulous year and I can't even wait to find out what is coming up for the next year. But in the meantime, I have a special project for you today that I want to share, and it's going to be utilizing our new Blooming Botanicals Kickstart kit, and this is fabulous because we have two awesome designs to choose from. We have our Live Your Dreams, which is wonderful, and the Choose Happy. Now, if you've been watching my channel, you might have noticed that I have already completed the Choose Happy board, and I couldn't wait to try out this new painting with chalk paste technique. So that's what I'm going to be sharing with you today. And I'm just going to make sure that we can see one another here. So let me put this in. There we go. And let's go. Let's get started with this project, right? You know what? One thing I want to take a peek at here. Let me just fix something. Make me a little smaller here just so that we aren't causing trouble. There, that's a little better. All right, awesome. So now you can see me and you can see my project. That is always my hope when I do these lives. So you can see, super colorful, right? And you're trying to figure out how in the world did I get from this to this? Well, that's what I'm going to show you today. So stay tuned because I think you're going to enjoy it, and it's going to be super quick as well. So here we go. First and foremost, know that if you do like this project, they are only available online, and you can order them directly from my Couture website. So that address is right down there at the bottom for you. So feel free to check that out. Oops, I just moved myself off the screen here. There we go. And you can go and grab those. They're a great deal for $29.99. What you get for these is the transfer. You also get one of our 9x12 Grayson style chalkboards. So it comes in a package like this. This is our Grayson style white frame chalkboard. It's 9x12. A little different looking than the one I'm using currently. I just didn't have a Grayson open. This is one of my Aidens, so I'm using that instead. It also comes with two chalk paste colors. So depending on which kit you get, you'll get a different set of colors. And these are our chalk paste singles. And I'm actually going to show you how to use one of these in a little bit as part of the painting technique. But this is the two colors that come with the Dreams. And that's the one we're going to be using today, Live Your Dreams. And then the other colors that are available if you choose the Choose Happy option is, oh, see if I can get this open here, are the papaya, the peony, and the guava. So those are the color options that come with this board. Now, I'm going to do something a little bit different than what these look like on the catalog. I wanted to show you this technique about how you can really use these designs to create an outline and then use our chalk paste to paint in the colors of your choice. Using, again, our chalk paste, but this time watering it down and painting it on with a paintbrush. Very different from what we've done in the past, and I just thought this technique would be a lot of fun to share at the end of the year and a great project for you to be able to do at home. Now, if you do decide to go ahead and grab this kit and you're looking for a few more different color combinations, feel free to message me because I do put together some packs of paste that look like this. So I put 5 different colors in and sell these for $10 a pack. Now, if you're looking to get some specials, be sure to join my Style Innovators group, and you can learn about that on my Facebook page. Because right now I'm having a super blowout Christmas after Christmas clearance sale, and it's only available to members in my Style Innovators group. So, and I have some of these packs on sale for 25% off. So feel free to check that out. That sale is only good though until Sunday, the 29th. So I have to look at my calendar here behind me to figure out what Sunday is. So let me show you this technique. As I said, it's going to be super quick. I am not going to paint the entire design, but I do want to show you the steps that you take to do it because it is really super easy. Now, since I've already done the Choose Happy, I'm going to actually try out this Live Your Dreams. So, like always, you just want to go ahead and open up the package and take out our transfer. Now remember, these are silkscreen transfers. They are reusable. They wash up just with water. And I am looking for my fuzzing cloth, which is here. I'm going to move some of this stuff off to the side so I have a little bit more room on my desk. And I am going to make sure we're all live here. I hope we are. I think we're live. Oh yeah, okay, good. We're good. I'm going to also just click in here just to make sure if there are any comments. Sometimes my comments don't show up here, and I always like to be able to make sure I can say hello. Hey, Beth is with us. Beth, great to have you. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to peel back the transfer from its backer sheet. Now this backer sheet, hold on to this. It's a great storage sheet for your transfer when you're done using it. We can just wash up our transfer and then just put it right back on here for safe storage until we want to use it again. If you're new to watching me or new to seeing Couture, these silkscreen transfers are really amazing. And if you are a Cricut user, I'm going to tell you, you're going to die when you see how awesome it is to use these silkscreen transfers instead of your vinyl cutouts from Cricut. And because the reason why they're so awesome is the level of detail that you can get, and no weeding is required. So if you are a Cricketer, you know exactly what I'm talking about when we talk about weeding. You'd have to pick out all these little detail areas in order to have this beautiful design. You don't have to do that with our silkscreen transfers. You can just go ahead and chalk over them. We're going to pull up and reveal the design. You're going to see that level of detail and how gorgeous it is. So the first step in creating this colorful palette that we're going to do is actually to do the outline. And I'm going to do that using our white chalk paste. Now on the Choose Happy, you'll notice that I used a whiteboard, and this is actually one of our wood palette frames that you see here. So these are available online or directly from me if you want to purchase one. And it can be a two-sided surface. Matter of fact, I used it on the other side to do our Worry Less, Love More. And I used this side, which I thought might be a cute little tray if I added a few little knobs here, and put the Choose Happy on this side. So this is a wood palette frame, and so what I did is instead of using white for the outline, I used black chalk paste. So that gave me the outline for that. But since we're working on a black chalkboard surface today with this one, obviously to get the outline I'm going to use white. Simple, right? So when you first open up your chalk paste container, just give it a good stir and make sure that it's a nice consistency, kind of drippy. See, that looks nice. It's good and ready to use. And then simply what I do is I use my little stir stick here to dab a bit of chalk paste across the screen. And then simply going to use my squeegee to pull the chalk paste over the entire surface of the screen to make sure that I'm getting it all covered with the paste. Now you don't need to use a whole lot, and as you can see, as I'm pulling the paste over the screen, it's spreading the chalk paste out, and I'm really not using very much of it at all. That's kind of the trick when you use our paste, is not to use too much. So most of it's going right back into the jar, and then I'm just going to use my squeegee to pull off any excess and put that back in the jar. So look, you can see the screen right through the chalk paste, right? That's all we want to do. That's it. That's how simple it is to make this outline. Now watch how awesome this is. So when you pull your screen back, just do so gently so that you don't risk stretching your transfer, so that you'll have that ability to use this over and over again. Now look at that. just in white on the black is incredible, isn't it? I mean, you could just leave it like this. And how beautiful that is, right? People are going to say, you made that? And you're going to be like, yes, I made that. Isn't that cool? So beautiful, 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 right? Now, if you, though, like a little bit of color or you want to make things pop, that's where you can use this painting technique. So I am going to show you how you can water down your chalk paste so that you can paint it on using some simple paintbrushes that you have on hand. That's it. Super easy, right? Okay, so I'm going to put this aside for just a minute, put this up over here, and we want this chalk paste to dry. It's going to take about, I don't know, 5 or so minutes for this to dry thoroughly, and then we'll be able to start working on it again. In the meantime, I'm just going to close up my white chalk paste here and put my tools aside. And I am going to grab, well, it looks like we lost our, let's see if I can get my second source here, my iPhone. See if I can get that started again. For some reason, it disconnected on me. Oh, there we go. Sorry to show you my stomach here. All right, that is better. Sometimes these crazy cameras like to make me crazy. All right, here we go. All right, we're back. Okay, so now we're back to being live again. Sorry about that. I'm just going to put this off to the side, and we can clean these up with water and use them again as well. And I'm going to check out a paper plate. Really high-tech tools I've got going on here, right? And we are going to start with a chalk paste color. Now, I thought it'd be kind of fun to do this one in blues. So I'm going to kind of do blues and greens and grays. And of course, we've got our two chalk paste singles here, the Sage and the Couture Teal. So before we get going, I want to show you how it is that you use these chalk paste singles. Now, just so you know, these are considered single-use packets, meaning that they're really only meant to be opened and used really for a single project. It doesn't mean that there isn't enough in here to do more than one project, but once you open this container, air is going to get inside of it, and it is going to start to make the chalk paste get hard. Now, oftentimes, if you've got a chalk paste single that's a little bit hard, don't worry, that's kind of normal in these little pastes because there's only a little bit of paste really in here, and you saw you don't need a whole lot to do anything with a project. But you want to kind of knead your packet and warm it up a little. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just kind of warming up this packet to make it softer to use. Now, if we're going to use this as chalk paste and not water it down, we might still need to add a little bit of water to this out of the packet because it's not always super, super smooth when it comes out, even after kneading it. So don't be surprised if your chalk paste looks a little thick. It is probably going to be a little thick from this packet. Not uncommon. So don't stress or strain about that. Matter of fact, as you can see, I'm opening up here, and it is definitely looking a little bit on the thick side. But we are going to just simply squirt it with some water, and we're going to let it soften right up with that water. So I'm going to just close that up and put it off to the side here for a minute. And then I'm going to use my little tool here to start kind of kneading this a little bit and getting it to soften. It's almost a little bit like playing with Play-Doh, right? Now, we're going to actually soften this up a whole lot more to use it as a paint on. But I wanted to show you just regularly, if you were going to use this chalk paste, what the consistency might look like once you take it out of that single, and what you'll need to do to kind of reconstitute it to get it to use it the way you'd want. So that pretty much it's gotten it right back to the consistency that we wanted. I know you probably looked at it and thought, oh my gosh, is that going to work as chalk paste? It absolutely is. And if it's a little lumpy even, don't worry, because those lumps are just going to be spread out with the use of that squeegee. That's all you're going to need. Now, we want this a little bit thinner, though, to use for water coloring. So just add more water until it's an even smoother consistency, like watercolors, really. That's what you're looking for with this. So we've got some green here ready to use. Keep stirring till it is. And then I'm going to grab a little bit of the Couture teal. Now I already had a Couture teal open here. This is one of our 3-ounce containers, just like I used with the white. And I am going to just place a blob of that onto my paper plate here. And then I'm going to spray that too with water and water it down, just like we did with the sage. Tad bit more. That's it. And you can do this with as many different colors as you like. But I just want to show you really just how easy it is to do with paint. And I'm going to use one more color because I just love this seafoam, and I think it'll really be complementary with these other 2 colors we've got going on here. So this is our seafoam. The same thing, just going to take a little dab. And you'll see, you don't need a whole lot to use. This is going to go a really long, long way. So there, I've got my color palette. Now you can, of course, mix colors too. Our chalk paste colors can be mixed. So go ahead and try that and create your own unique color if you'd like. And give that a little stir. All right, there, we've got some nice colors to work with now, right? I'll put that off to the side. And then let's bring this back in here. Move my other project here out of the way so we have a little bit more room. And then just grab some paintbrushes. And this is the fun part, right? So we can take our paintbrush, dip it in to the watered down chalk paste, and simply paint it on. That's it. So kind of like paint by numbers, but you are totally in control of your color choices. And you can put your colors wherever you want. Like I said, if you want to mix up some of those paint chalk pastes and add some other color options to them, you absolutely can. We've got a nice light coat and allows us to stay nicely right in the line. So just like coloring, right? So relaxing. So fun. So if you think this looks like fun, something that you want to give a try, as I mentioned, you can pick up one of these awesome kits from my Couture website, which is listed right there at the bottom for you, chalkcouture.com/Timmy. And these are available until July 31st or until supplies last. It will get shipped directly to you, and you can start creating with it the moment it comes to your door. Really easy, right? If you are local to me, and I'm in Connecticut here, I do have a few classes scheduled during the month of January where you can bring your kit with you and do the project with me at my house and have access to all the different chalk paste colors I have. So if that's of interest, you can definitely check that out. All of the class info is on the events page on my Facebook business page, so go ahead and check that out. And then I also have some other classes coming up, especially a fun door tag one using our snowman transfer, which is super seasonal and cute. So you can go and check that out. That is actually coming up on Saturday, the 4th of January. So you can check that out. And let's see, what else did I want to tell you? Oh, and I told you already about the great sale that I have going on. So if you're interested in seeing what Christmas specials I have going on, I have an after Christmas special sale going on in a private Facebook event. So if you want an invitation, just make a note here. You can say invite and I'll reach out to you, or feel free to message me and we'll get that taken care of for you. You can learn about more different specials that I have when you are a member of my Style Innovators group. So be sure to check that out as well and join it so that you can be notified when I have specials, which are pretty often because I love to spoil my customers a bit and provide them with some great deals. Some great things are going to be happening here in January, and I want to make sure that you are aware of them. Be sure to subscribe to this page so that you can be notified when I go live with new projects. You can do that anytime. If I just give you a little thing here, remind you, I would love it if you see what you like and you think there are other people that might enjoy it as well. If you would share this page, I would very much appreciate that. It's a great way to help get the word out. And lastly, if you're watching me and you're thinking, hey, I kind of think what she's doing looks like fun, I'd love to learn how to get paid to do that. Be sure to reach out to me. I'd be happy to share with you what it means to be a chalk couture designer. The qualifications really are just that you like to have fun. There's a lot of different ways that you can run this business, and I'd be happy to teach you everything I have learned over the last 2 years of being a designer. This year, I even got the opportunity to earn an incentive trip, which I never thought would be possible with this company. So super excited, and I have a wonderful team that I'd be happy to introduce you to. And all of us really will work really hard to make sure that you get what you want out of your own home-based business with Chalk Couture. So be sure to reach out and let us know if we can help you in the new year with any of your goals, whether that's saving some money for a nice vacation with your family, or maybe even paying off some of your Christmas bills, right? I know we all have those this time of year, always thinking about what we're going to do to be able to catch up after we just splurged on Christmas. So if you're looking for a fun way to earn a little extra money, Chalk Couture could be just what you would like. So be sure to reach out to me and I can share some details with you. But let me tell you that it's a great time to get started. It's just $99 for our starter kit, and it includes over $280 worth of products and everything you really need to get started. And as your team leader, my job will be to make sure that you succeed in this business, and I will give you all the support and training and encouragement that you might need to reach your goals. And that is one of my greatest joys in this business, is helping others to be able to reach their dreams and their goals with this business. And if you think it's not possible, let me tell you a little bit about my journey. Feel free to reach out to me and I can tell you all about how it is I stumbled upon Chalk Couture and how it has really made a huge impact on my life and my family's life and my husband and I ability to really travel and grow our circle. It's just been wonderful. So if you're interested in that, let me know. In the meantime, I am going to finish painting here and show you what the finished project looks like in the comments below. But until then, I hope you have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for joining me here. If you want to grab and get your hands on one of these projects, like I said, all you need to do is head over to my website and click on the Blooming Botanicals section, and you will be able to find it. Awesome. Thanks, everybody. Take care. Bye.